We are happy to greet you, our dear mystery lovers. My name is Deena.
And my name is Natasha, and welcome to our channel, Two to Tarot. So today we're going to be doing a spread called the Big Cross. And from my understanding, this is a spread that can be used to answer yes or no questions.
Exactly. For example, if you want to know whether James or John love you, you can use this spread. This is the best spread for you. Or, for example, if you have a question whether I'll get a well-paid job in the end of this month, this is a very good spread for you. And for the future, we are going to teach you how to use the tarot cards for all the purposes of your life. And today we will start with this beautiful, very beautiful deck, Tarot Grand Lux, created by Ciro Marchetti, who has other beautiful decks too, but this is our favorite. For our spread that is called the Big Cross, as Natasha said, we will be using only the Major Arcana cards. There are 22 cards that are called Major Arcana, the Major Arcana. They mostly represent different concepts, while the rest of the tarot deck will be discussed later. So it's a very basic spread, but it's a very powerful spread because the Major Arcana are much, much stronger than the rest of the tarot deck. Today, we are going to discuss the future of the King Charles. Many people say that he is going to abdicate, and some even say that not William but Harry will take over. So today we will reveal this very, very important truth.
Okay, so the question is, will King Charles abdicate
This following year.
this following year? Okay.
Let's be very precise, right? Let's be very precise because precision is the precious thing in any predictions. You cannot ask just, will it be or not? You should be very specific. So, will this happen within this following year? This is our question. So, what we are doing for this spread, you will maybe need a sheet of paper, or maybe you will need your calculator. So, because we need to keep in mind the numbers, what I am doing first, I have these 22 Major Arcana in front of me, and our first position will be what exists in reality. Like people are talking a lot. What exists in reality? My first card is the card the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man has a lot of meanings, but we can understand this first card as a period of transition. The period of transition. So what does not exist in reality? Our second card is what does not exist in reality? Justice. So what's happening now? It's not fair. There is no justice. There is the time of transition and there is no justice. What is the basis? What is the foundation of the situation that we are talking about? Judgment. So actually, judgment is the resurrection from the dead. It's when a person is waiting for something for a long, long, long time, and finally it happens. And what will be the result of the situation, the outcome? This is our last card. The outcome is temperance. You know, temperance is the card that can be interpreted as accumulation of resources. So if you need some resources, so this is the correct period for accumulating them. And also temperance, it's when you do not do your things fast, when you keep your pace, when you try to think about the future in a balanced manner. So what we are doing next? So these are our 4 cards. What exists in reality? Now it's the time of transition. What does not exist? Justice. Justice is not there. Judgment. The judgment is the card of your awards. Actually, this is the card that shows that you get what you deserve. And finally, this is the foundation of our situation. And this is the outcome. The outcome is temperance. When people have a balanced approach to their lives, what we need to do? We need to look at the numbers. For example, the Hanged Man, here you see number 12. Judgment. The Judgment is number 20. Justice has number 11 on it. And finally, Temperance has 14. What do we need to do next? We need to calculate all these numbers. And the numerical result will show us what will be the final card of our layout, of our spread. So let's look attentively. We have 12, then we have 20, then 11, and finally 14. Natasha, let's calculate together. So here we have 7, correct? 7.
Yep.
Is it clear? And here we have 5, right? 57. If you have the sum which is lower than 22, because we have 22 cards in the Major Arcana, if your result is higher than 22, you must add your first number and the second number. So what is the result? The result is 12. Actually, we already have this card, 12, right? So we already have this card as the element of our spread. And we put it here as an outcome. It means that within this year, the King Charles will be in the transition. He will be in such a situation when many forces will make him abdicate. But he will still be in transition. He won't do that. So the hanged person is the person who is waiting for the factors to influence the situation. So I believe that he won't abdicate within this year, but he will be under pressure. Because the person, the hanged man, he is, let's say, waiting for the better times.
Okay.
So I think that he won't abdicate. But he will be under very big pressure from different agents. This is our answer to the question, will he abdicate or not? He won't, but he will be under pressure.
Okay.
I want just to make one clarification. Let's say, what kind of card definitely stands for yes? If you, let's say, get such cards as, let's say, Lovers, or the Emperor, or the Sun. Where do we have this beautiful Sun? Okay, even the World, and the Sun, these cards will definitely give you the answer yes.
Yes.
Right? This is yes. Right.
Okay.
So the Sun, the Emperor, Lovers, the World, these are yes answers. And let's say you have the Death. The Death is definitely no. Right? In our situation, we have to speculate, to think about the interpretation of the card, but we understand that the Hanged Man is the person in transition, is the person who is making his decision, but he has not come to this decision yet.
Wow, okay. So your interpretation of this is that he will not abdicate.
He will not
But
abdicate.
if you had received one or all of these,
Let's
like,
say,
what do you mean?
let's say we receive as a result the Emperor.
Instead
It
of the
means-
hanging man.
Yes, instead of the hanging man. This is the answer, yes.
Okay, I understand.
So he will abdicate if we get an Emperor. It's rather strange
but
because
only for this, not for these ones.
these ones are just helping us to come to the conclusion. These ones, we need to remember that the first one is, it's like, it's the entourage, it's the situation, it's the frame of the situation. These are the positions that help us to understand what is going on, what's happening surround him, right? So it's not yes or no. These are just the elements that help us to construct the situation. What exists, what does not exist. Somehow what is happening now is not fair, it's not just. I don't know in which terms it's not just, but we can say that something that is happening inside of the situation is not just. Here, the person is getting the rewards. They can be good and bad. It depends on what he deserves. If he deserves good rewards, he will get good rewards. If he does not deserve them, he will get something else. And finally, temperance. Temperance, it's about not being fast at making decisions. It's about accumulating your energy, resources, time, money, and so on in order to make a breakthrough. But this is not the card of the breakthrough. If you have this card in a particular spread, it means that your result will be achieved in a very, very long period of time. So it's like it's the card of delay, postponing.
Good. Well, thank you for showing this to us today, Deena.
Thank you very much, our dear mystery lovers. We hope to see you again very soon.
Bye, guys.